Hello there, my name is Valerie White-Williams and I'm a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video and I just have to listen to one more Christmas piece, and this time it's Norah Jones, Christmas Calling, Jolly Jones, live at the Empire State, I can't see it, State Building. All right, let's have a listen.
Dance and laugh and sweat. I want a happy holiday for Christmas. I could call you on the phone, sing a song that feels like home, instead of feeling all alone this Christmas.
I remember when Norah Jones first burst out, and she took the world by storm. She had this great kind of jazzy voice. And yeah, I'm super excited to hear more of her. I know she's been around, but this is a really cool vibe. I really like it. Let alone at Christmas. And I love that she's playing the keys. She's my person. I do that as well. And she always has that jazzy vibe. So let's keep going.
And the snow
interesting. She reminds me just a bit of Katie Lang. You know, there's a bit of that little slight country backup singers. Just really classy. I'm really enjoying it.
If I could be with you tonight, beside a fire shining bright, I'd open up to all your light this Christmas. 'Cause mistletoe hangs over me. I'm looking all around for glee. So Santa, give me what I need for Christmas. And my friends who feel like family, with their secret angels holding me.
I know I'm making a lot of stops, but it's been a long time since I've listened to her, and she just has she was awesome when she came out at, what was it? The 2000s, I think. But now she's mature, she's grown. I mean, it's great to see this maturity in who she is and what she's doing. I'm really liking the lyrics because I can relate, family and having people there and the jazzy vibe. And just with her technique is just so easy. She always has a little breath in the voice right here. And hey, say lots of that scooping. There's just a slight touch of country. The country and jazz combined. I mean, the background singer's got cowboy boots, but I love it. It's really a cool vibe, and it's a great song.
And the snow is falling. Can't you see? Is it Christmas calling out to me? Is it Christmas calling a song that feels like home this Christmas. Thank you.
That was really sweet. I really enjoyed it. I know somebody had said, gosh, I have to listen to this. I saw it show up on my feed, and I'm so grateful I did because I can relate in so many ways. Being alone on Christmas, well, I wasn't really alone, but I lost my husband over the holidays. Yep, I lost my husband December 6th, and it's going to take me a while to get over that. I almost cried, but I didn't. But it's okay. I might cry anyway. But talk about her. I love her style, and I loved her playing the keyboard. I know for me, I feel the greatest ease when I'm playing chords and performing and singing, because then it kind of distracts me. Sometimes I am so mental that if I'm like focused on singing only, then my brain will have to do gymnastics to stay in the moment. But if I'm playing the piano, my hands are occupied, my mind is occupied, and I can just sing. It's really weird that way. I just have more vocal freedom because I'm not overthinking, because my thinking brain is playing the keyboards. And I love to see her play and doing these little riffs. It was great. The drummer was great, nice and tasty, kind of sound like a jazz drummer. The bass player's laying it down, a super tall guy. Why do tall guys always do this? They're always like tucked down like that. And then the background singer, which kind of, that's where I thought of Katie Lang. Katie Lang has one of the most amazing voices. So I'm sure Nora Jones has heard Katie Lang. Kind of different voices. Katie Lang has that full, thick voice, but some of those harmonies that she would do back in the day, and she's Canadian, Katie Lang. And Nora, I think I remember hearing that she went to a performing arts school, I think in Texas, back in the day, because I remember when they first came out, Come Away With Me, everybody was singing her stuff, and she always brought that kind of slightly jazzy vibe. And then so when you play with the keyboard, you definitely have to have that mic right there, because you can't really move around because you're doing the keys. But this is that jazzy calling out. Kind of, there's a little bit of breath in the voice, a little bit of that scooping quality, because it's kind of got that slightly jazz pop vibe. And the lyrics were really fun, and it was happy because, here's the deal. People like me and other folks that have lost or they're alone, sometimes Christmas isn't the happy time. It's not. You want it to be so perfect, especially this year, because a lot of times these families are not able to come together because of all the things that are going on the planet right now. And it's been hard. I'm sure I'm not the only one that had kind of a little tough Christmas. Mine was great. I had my kids, but when you lose somebody, it's tough to not have them on Christmas time. So that's a tough time for everybody. And then some people are alone and they don't have anyone. So that song, I think, spoke to that feeling. It's like, you know what? I'm going to be happy anyway. I'm going to enjoy the season. I'm going to enjoy this. That's why I recorded this after Christmas. But to me, I liked Christmas is like, hey, there's 12 days of Christmas. We need to celebrate all of them. So it's still the Christmas season to me. And we need the joy. We need the hope. We need the camaraderie. We need the music. Music is the balm that soothes beasts and humans alike, and plants. And we need that music. We need that. And that's what Christmas is supposed to be about, celebrating with the ones we love and feeling those seasonal holidays. I think it's really interesting that the solstices have so much power today, even in the modern era. And I have a lot of friends and people that I work with that are on the other side of the world. They're in Australia and they're in New Zealand and South Africa. And it just amazes me too that when I ask about Christmas, because for them, Christmas is like summer holiday and they take it off too. It's just kind of this human thing of the solstice being a powerful turning point. No matter how modern we are, no matter how indoors we are, we still feel that season of renewal and change and taking time off. So those people that live in in southern hemisphere, they're doing summer vacations and having Christmas at beaches and things like that, which seems really interesting to us. And then here we are in the snow. And I'm here in Washington State, and Washington State has had a pretty incredible Arctic freeze that is not the norm. I mean, where I live is the norm because I live in the Cascade Mountains, but Seattle has been shut down with snow, and they've had temperatures down into the teens and up to 7 degrees, which is not really common. Seattle doesn't always get snow, but now they're having massive snow. And the problem with the snow in Seattle is nobody knows how to drive in it, and there's lots of hills. So it's really crazy. So when that kind of snow comes around, it pretty much shuts down everything. So yeah, I used to live there, and I remember seeing it, and it was really crazy. But the hills are really challenging. I used to make fun of people. Well, don't say it, but I used to make fun of people who said they can't get out of their driveways in Seattle until I lived on a house that had a huge steep driveway. Should not have said things like that because when the snow hit, then we'd actually move our cars down to the lower level. Anyway, so let's go back to Nora. Great comeback, Nora. I love your singing. I love your music. And I'm definitely going to check out more of you because you just have that, she has that easy vibe it's really relaxing. And we need that. We need that comfort and joy and great quality music. And that's why I had to do the live. I always usually choose live beyond just the videos. Videos are fun, but I want to hear people do live. And you know what? Awesome. She sounded just probably like the recording, even though I haven't heard the recording, but it could have been one because it was so quality. So if you like Nora Jones as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my uploads. And let me know what other Nora Jones that I've missed out on. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And I also want to let you know of my 2 free passion projects on Facebook. The first one is YouTube success strategies, and that's where I'm teaching people how to succeed on YouTube. Because YouTube is not intuitive. I see people make all these mistakes all the time, and I want to help people, coaches, singers, people that want to have a presence to succeed on YouTube beside just your friends, clients, and family. All right, and the next group is called Creative Soul Alignment, and that's a group where it's about spirituality and creativity. Because here's the deal. We are all creative. We're all creating our life, and we're all spiritual. You may not know it, but you are. And so when we create, we visualize first. And I want you guys to visualize a world that works for all of us without creepy overlords, parasites telling us what to do. And once we all are on board with that vision, because we don't need them, they need us more than we need them. And that's the truth. We're going to create a world that will work for all of us. We don't have to figure out how it's going to happen. We just need to have that visual. All right, take care, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, all the links are in the description, so you can follow the links that I've talked about. All right, take care. Bye.